me see.
Okay, lush.
Got it.
In. Why are we smiling at each other like that? Don't look at me like that. Nay.
Because I'm always happy
Hi.
to see you.
I've missed you.
I miss you always.
I've missed you always as well. How are you? What are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Today I have a rehearsal things.
Rehearsal things. Island
Rehearsal
boy.
things.
Island boy.
Yeah, I have a rehearsal.
Okay.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, I know.
And then another studio session because that's just where I live and I just can't get away from recording and that's just my
And
life.
you
So,
are a passionate artiste in
hey,
the
emphasis.
in the name of the Lord.
Big on it.
Come on. Okay, wait. Let me move this for a second. Oh God, I can't see the questions now that my phone's in the. Hold on. Oh, okay, hold on a second. Okay, let me move this here and then put the camera back. Okay. Okay,
How
so
you doing, Bree? Wait, first off, how you doing? How has your day been? Because
I
you're literally like hours ahead of me.
I know I'm literal hours ahead of you. So I just finished a new shoot, a new editorial that I shot today. And I had a rough one today because I'm on my that time of that time
Time of the month.
that time of the month,
Time of the
yo.
month.
Basically, yeah. So I'm on that, hence why the breasticles are sitting the way they are. Come on,
Yes.
give it up for the breasticles. Give it up for the breasticles.
Give it up.
But yeah, it was a hard day, but this is the best part of my day, speaking to you, of course.
What is your favorite part of? Because we know this is not the first editorial that you have
I
been a
know.
part. What is your favorite part of the process? Is it the act of taking the photos, or is it when the photos come out and the world gets to see them?
I think the best part is when they confirm to me on email that I get to approve the shots.
Mm,
Everything else is for shits and giggles. But
right.
the best part is, no, to be honest, I do love getting like a, let's say, a cover sent to me because I always put my covers on my table. It's getting quite full. I'm trying
Oh,
to be
love
like you
that.
though. I want to be like not like less of the covers, but like more of the plaques on the walls. Like,
I'm trying to be like you. I'm
no, I'm
trying to
trying to
be
be
like
like
you.
you though. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, that's the best part. Like getting to hold it physically and be like, you know what I mean? That's the
And
best.
from, because, you know, me and you have talked on the side and we've gotten to know each other, and I know a little bit of your life story.
Yeah.
But I feel like it means more since, you know, throughout your career, you were still grinding and working other jobs too.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You're working in like these department stores and you're working in all these things and you're seeing all these clothes and you're seeing all this fashion. And here you are, like just on the cover of editorials with just the sickest of the meanest of the fits and the outfits and the everything, and you just look amazing. Do those moments feel full circle to you?
It definitely feels full circle to me. And I think there's so many full circle moments in my career. And I definitely think this song marks a full circle moment for me.
Yes.
Because let's spin accolades because you want to talk about mamas. Let's talk about yours. I've heard you for years and
Yes.
years,
Thank
seen you for years and years. When I'm getting my nails done, when I'm
you.
driving in a car, when I'm like, you're literally everywhere. Like
Thank
every
you.
second, Khalid is. I literally got a text from my manager. Khalid is playing in Face Gym right now whilst I'm doing my massage. You're
I love.
everywhere. So it's like, and I've never actually I didn't think someone like you would know me or be a fan of me. So that first time we met, I was like, how the hell does nothing feels better than this know who I am?
We have to.
That's
We have to talk about this first time that we met. It was for me. It was crazy because immediately it's just something about your aura. It's like, for me, it felt like the whole room, or just my viewpoint, was circled on you, and I'm like, wait, is that Bree Runway? Is that Bree Runway? And like me, I'm so like shy and
I could
coy.
tell.
Yeah, I'm so like shy and coy because I understand, as an artist, you never want to get into someone's personal bubble, and we're
Yeah.
all going through the same thing, and we're all nervous, and we're all just looking around like, look at all these
Yep.
people.
Yeah.
But I felt like I didn't want to let that moment pass up, because I felt like this might be the one and only moment that I really get to talk to her and tell her how much I appreciate her and her music. That was it. I was like, look, I just want to let you know I'm a fan of what you do, and I'm happy for your success. And who would have known, like, that it could have literally been that, and we could have continued our night, and we could have went into opposite directions, but immediately something about our energy was in tune, and that's what I appreciate, because it's like, you have been genuinely amazing and sweet and nice. It wasn't like I met you and it was some ego this or ego that. You were like, are you serious? You're like, Khalid? Like, and that's the thing.
I was
And that,
floored.
yeah.
I was floored. And bear in mind, I wasn't meant to be where we met. I wasn't meant to be there that day. So for me, it was just like, I've turned around, I'm getting a can of Coke. Some sexy boy comes up to me with blue hair and a gang of women around him. I was like, what is this? Please go and talk to her energy that's happening here. And oh, I'm too shy to talk to her energy, and it's making me really shy. I hate this, but I love this. Who are
Yeah.
you? No, you're not Khalid. Yes, you are. Wow. And then we we exchanged numbers. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm so scared to text him, but I'm gonna text.
No. And I feel like it just was one of my favorite moments, meeting somebody that I appreciate, because a lot of the time they tell you the fear of meeting your idols and like meeting people that you love and that you respect, but in reality, it's like, you gotta just take that chance.
Yes.
You gotta just take that
So
chance.
happy you did.
Yeah.
Because we've
It
not
was
had any interaction online or anything
no.
prior to that. So I didn't know you knew who I was. I obviously know who you are, but I didn't know you knew who I
And
was.
meanwhile, I'm like talking to you. I'm talking about you with my friends, and
Oh, I
like
know.
using you as like musical reference points and
I
all these
know.
things, and like being like, yo, like, y'all got to get into Bree. Like, y'all literally have to
I
get into Bree
know.
Runway, and
I think it's crazy. I think it's
and
crazy.
even when we hang out, I bring up songs, and you're like, you know that song?
No,
Like,
you know what I was telling my mom the other day? Khalid has a Bree Runway song for any moment, any
yeah,
conversation. You know my whole discography, the whole
all the
thing,
way back,
all
all
the
the way
way
back.
to maybe a melody I used when I was born out of my womb. Some way, somehow,
No,
I'm
for
sure
real.
Khalid knows what it was. But you have a Bree song for everything. I could say, oh, that girl's cute. Khalid would be like, been that girl. Oh man, it's hot. Hot, you ain't gotta like. It's like Khalid has a song for a Bree song for every moment. But how special is it that now we have our own
We have
song?
our song. We have our song. I'll tell you this. I'm a fan first and a friend second. Like,
Oh, Khalid.
I'm a fan first and a friend second. So the fact that we have a song, it's almost like I look at my songs as these like personal journal key points in your life, right? And when we did this song, we did it years ago, right? It's been something that I've held on to, that I've been like, wow, like, I really want this to come out into the world so people can see how genuine and authentic our friendship and our connection is. And like I said, being a fan first, for me to be able to be like, wow, I've done something with an artist that I respect. And we know how particular you are with your craft and your quality, and
So are you.
so
I just want to put.
yeah, so the fact that you believe in the song just as much as I believe in the song shows me that this song is right.
No, but also I'd also want to throw respect but shade at you and how, because of how particular you are. Khalid, I just want to say, guys, I can see you guys in the comments and everyone watching. I just would like to say, don't go to the studio with Khalid unless you are not ready to put your voice to work. Because
Look,
this man loves to texture the song with lots of harmony. I was like, are we still going? It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. He's like, okay,
got to.
be like, yeah, 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 yeah. And I was like, yeah, 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 yeah. Because I was like, we definitely stopped recording at 4 o'clock in the morning. You know that,
Yeah,
right? You were
yeah.
like, yeah, yeah, and be like, "Tja," but softer, Brie. "Tja." And then he always has a face. He's like, "Tja, yeah. And I was like,
It's all about texture and these. When you're doing a song, you want the song to be able to survive with the beat completely gone.
facts.
Like I remember when we did the song, we spent like an hour just listening to the song a
Yeah,
cappella. And it still held the same amount of
it's
weight. It
crazy.
still held the same amount of impact. That's why when it comes down to production, some people don't understand. Sometimes a song goes through production 3, 4 times before you get
Oh,
to
hell yeah.
the final version. And so really being particular because I'm like, if we're gonna do a crossover, we need to do it the right way.
Mhm.
You know, I respect you too much for us to be a part of a song where we didn't put our all into that body of work before it came out. Um, but you just have this it's something that's natural about you. You're so inclined. It's like I only had to say, okay, like do it this and then boom, boom, it's done. And you're so dedicated. You're like, I'll
No,
be here
I
all
learned
night.
so much from you. I
Thank
learned
you.
so much from how rich, like everything you do is so rich to the
Thank
extent where, like, I started approaching my sessions differently immediately after
you.
the big one session. I was like, maybe I won't do a two-stack harmony. Let's make this
Mm.
eight. Khalid style.
Yes.
Let's make this eight. No, seriously. And I've carried that with me since I left you. It made me appreciate, because I don't know, like I don't know whether it's the 5-year-old in me, but sometimes recording is so long. Do you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
so long sometimes. But I did see the beauty in us doing what we did, because guess what? We haven't had to re-record it.
No.
We haven't had to re-record it.
No.
It's withstood the test of time from the years ago that we did it till now, and it's still lush. It's
That first full cut literally needs to feel like it's packaged ready to go already.
And I
Because
like that about you. I like
mhm,
that about you. You're
yeah.
such like, even like at the video shoot, I was like, Khalid is such a star. Like you're so meant to be an artist. Like,
You
no, I know. Don't
we
make me,
know.
oh, don't make the teeth
Been
fall
there.
out now. Don't make the teeth fall out now. Don't make the teeth fall out now. But I think I kept saying to everyone, I was like, a statue could be placed of you somewhere and everyone will know that's Khalid. The way you look, the way your aura is, you have such a Jesus aura about you, honestly. My mom calls you baby Jesus. You have such a peaceful, genuine aura about you. And when you are on camera, it's so like, this guy's so meant to be an artist. Guys don't know how to do that, what you do, like make it believable and sell it. Like you just got there, like you changed, you got straight into it. Like it wasn't no awkward shit. Like it was so good. Like shooting that video with you was so, it
No,
felt like us
thank
at your
you.
house, like pretending
Yeah.
you are in a movie.
Yeah.
Like
And
that.
that's the thing. That's the thing I will say when because I've literally, and I'm not even just saying this for the camera or anything like that. I've watched this video every single day, nearly 5 or 6 times a day.
Yes.
And
Good.
when I'm watching the video, immediately I'm just drawn to your light and your performance. And there's one scene and the that water scene when you're like sitting back and you're kicking your legs up on beat,
Boom, boom, boom.
and it's just like these things that you do that really keep the attention, and it's just something about your energy and just how infectious it really is. You just know immediately if you've been to a Bree concert, if you've seen a Bree video, if you've seen all of this, it's like this woman, not girl, this woman is a star, like a star. I watched the video. I literally watched the video so many times because I'm like, I need to see more Bree. I need to see more of
Oh
this.
my God.
The intro shot, literally, your intro phrase to this song is one of the most powerful entrances that I've just even been a part of. It's just so awesome. You immediately take control of your space, and it's just amazing to see. I'm talking about, I was literally looking at the screen when you were doing your thing and you're in your moment and it's just Bree and it's just this, and I'm just like, just so admired in how you do it. And like, no one knows that your Uggs hanging off your feet, halfway off your feet.
Not the Uggs! Hey. You're not gonna come for my Uggs. Not the Uggs. Those Uggs withstood the test of time, okay? Like,
you make it work.
They've been there. They've been there. Also, shout out you as well for the chest bump. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you love that.
That's one of my favorite parts is when we're looking at each other.
And you do it, and I'm like this, and you're like, yeah. Whoa, whoa. You look so proud of me in that moment. I don't know why.
I am proud of you. I'm proud of just, it's like the sky is the limit when it comes to you. And like, I will always, like, beyond this release, like anything that you do, I will always just be that like proud cousin.
Oh God.
That's just like, wow, you know, give it up for Bree, because like I really believe it's like it's Bree to the world at this point. Like, no, seriously, you're incredible. Like I said, I'm a fan first. So like I walk, like we linked up, I'm like, I saw your tour doc. You're like, you watched the tour doc?
Yeah, because I'm like, why do you know everything I do? You love me for real. I like the same with me. Like for me, I'm still on your nuts about, well, actually I don't care about the general public anymore because I have the unreleased stuff. So I don't care what you do at this point. Do what you want. At least I get to listen to it. Sorry guys, in the comments, at least I get to hear it. I don't care. I was gonna say, oh really? Don't care. I've got it, so I don't care. Just keep sending me the goods, yeah? Keep sending me the goods.
We have so many just amazing moments, you know, when you came to my crib, and even when we were listening to Be the One in the car, we were like, wow, this song is genuinely special. You know, I listen to this song and I hear it everywhere.
Yeah.
I like to like place myself in certain situations and events, and I'm like let's say like I go bowling in my pastime. I'm like, I see this music video playing on the screens in the bowling alley and everybody is just watching it and they're just living for it. And it's just like one of those, because you're a pop student.
Your music though. That's your music.
But we're both pop students. You know, we're both
music. I'm yet to get to you. I hope we get to, and no, we will share that everywhereness of the of what your, because your music is everywhere.
Thank you.
Let's not lie. That's Thank you. Like I this is music you've made years ago. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
As a student to music in the game, what is one of the most valuable lessons that you've learned as Bree Runway, the artist?
I think the most, my storage has just run out on this, but I think it should be fine on, she's gone, whatever.
Yeah, it should be fine.
I think the biggest and most valuable lesson that I have learned being a student of pop and in the industry is you're never too big to be a student. Like, always be willing to learn. Like, for example, let's say I came to the session and was like, oh, Khalid, I don't actually record for this long, or I don't actually put this much into, like, the texturization of the music. I was open. I'm always willing to be open to learn. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now I've walked away and I care even more. I've always cared about texturizing the music, but I care even more since I left you. Even
Right.
more. And that's not even a lie. That's something that I will always say, and I always say in sessions. You know, Khalid made me like this, right? Khalid
Mhm.
made me more like, let's add a little bit more razzle
Right.
dazzle here. Even if it's just a second, let's pack that second with something.
Mhm.
And that I've literally been like that since I left you.
For me, one thing that I've learned through my career, I've collaborated with, you know, artists from here and from there, from all of these different genres. It's extremely important, the act of true collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
Because as artists, we're extremely particular, and sometimes we see things one way. I remember when one of the production updates came and you sent me a voice memo because you are the voice memo queen. So you you sent me a voice memo,
Yeah, yeah.
and you're like, I love where this is going, but I really want my fans to still feel it and feel impacted by it and
Mm-hmm.
feel this. And immediately I'm like, I trust you. Let's redo it.
Mm-hmm.
That's collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
That's because it's not just your fans. It's not just my fans. It's this world that we're creating together. So if you're going to create and you're going to work with someone, then that means that you have to value their opinion on the art because they care about it just as much as you do. At least you have to trust that they care about it just as much as you do. And if you feel like they don't trust, then there's no point of collaborating at all. Like, you could work with the biggest person in the world and get the biggest easy song, but what does it do for your heart? You know? So true collaboration. That's not just two names on a song and boom.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear when people are in sync. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's moments where I listen to the song where I'm like, it literally sounds like we're just one person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone says we sound so stunning together. Like,
Yeah,
everyone I play it to, they're like, whoa, you two sound so stunning together. Like, I really love as well how, maybe because of how relaxed I feel in your presence, but I sound so feminine on the song.
Mm.
And you don't really get to hear, you do get to hear Bree, but I feel like this is a side of me that no one's heard before.
A
Even
new
like
light.
a brand new light. I feel very girly on this song. Like, I'm in your arms. I feel protected. Like, I feel so
Always.
girly on this song, and it's so
You really shine. You really shine on the song. You shine in the video, and from the beginning to the video to the end, my eyes as a viewer, I'm completely locked into the chemistry that we exude,
yeah.
down to the last moment where like they really kept in the end of the cut. Like the last moment that's in the video was not supposed to be there, but it was so genuine, that feeling and that impact. It's like we had to have it.
We had to.
Also, another question, because you just went on tour. You just went on tour. Arenas. As a performer, I know it comes with a lot. What do you feel like I have multiple questions on this, but what do you feel like your favorite song to perform to your fans is?
Favorite song to perform. Oh my god.
You gonna piss some people out?
I know. Favorite song.
Give me a top three.
Okay. Gucci.
Yes.
This is really hard. Rolls Royce. Yeah.
My shit.
Yeah, Rolls Royce is.
You can say shit, right? I hope so.
Oh, I've said shit already. I've said shit already, like so many times. Gucci, Rolls Royce. maybe ATM because of how loud they sing it to me.
That's so interesting to me, those
Yeah,
picks. That's so
yeah.
interesting.
ATM really surprises me. What's your favorite to
Mm.
perform to crowds? Because you are about to, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, am I allowed to
No,
say?
say it, say it, say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are about to go on, because I've done arenas. I'm a baby in this game. You are about to go on a stadium tour. A
Man,
stadium tour. That's
it
a
honestly
different
blows my mind.
ball game.
It
So
blows
what
my mind.
are you looking forward to performing at the stadium?
Um, Luckily, over the past few years, I feel like I've created a show and have a catalog where I will feel comfortable performing in stadiums.
Mhm.
It honestly blows my mind. I can't even believe it. So my personal favorites that I'm looking forward to performing, hands down, Better is
Yes.
one of my favorite
Yes.
songs to perform. Um, this might surprise people because I mean it surprises myself that I feel this way about this song now. Young Dumb and Broke. I actually love
It's
singing Young Dumb
such
and
a
Broke.
mood though. It's such
I
a
love
mood.
singing it,
And
and
I just feel like, do you know what it kind of like the equivalent is in terms of the feeling? It's like
what is
Rihanna,
it?
cheers to the freaking weekend. Now
Love
drink.
that, love
That
that.
it's that's that sort of like no matter where you are, you're gonna sing it.
As a how do the British say? They say youth. As a young individual growing up with that song, I despised performing it because
Why?
I hated being labeled as I'm not in high school anymore. I'm not in high school anymore. I'm a grown man.
I'm
I'm
grown.
grown, guys.
I'm grown.
I'm grown. But through the pandemic and through spending time not performing, when
Mm,
I perform that song, I realized that there are generations that have grown up with this music and
yeah,
seeing the smile on their face. You could be in your 60s, 70s, and you can be young and just now coming into the world. It's
mm,
something about that song that happens internationally that it just makes me feel so great. I will say Better,
yeah.
Young, Dumb and Broke,
Mhm.
and Silence with Marshmallow, which is
Mhm.
I feel like a random list, but
Mhm.
when I think of performing, I think about the world.
Mhm.
Just like when I think about creating, I think about the world, and to me, those songs mean a lot to me. Also, while we're on this tour topic, do you have any pre-show rituals?
Ooh, okay. So pre-show rituals are I need to be ready at least half an hour, 45 minutes before. I can't do the minute till we're on stage and I'm putting in the in-ears. My hands, like I start going like this.
Jittery.
Yeah, I can't. So at least 45 minutes before, I have to pray. I have to warm up. I have to, just before I'm about to go on, I put like a big lump of like honey in my throat to just
Mm-hmm.
coat my throat and I steam.
Mm.
What's yours? Oh Lord.
I'm an extreme procrastinator. Like
What?
I'm not getting up to get ready until 10 minutes before I have to walk on stage.
Oh,
Like, and I'm not lying. Like, I'm like completely horizontal, like laying on like a green room couch. And I'm just like chilling and like someone's playing video games in the background. And then, like my TM tour manager, for
it's like,
those who don't, is like, you have to go on stage in 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay, I'll get up in 5. And then I'll get up and I'll be putting on my clothes and I'll do my like 3 little sprays of like throat spray and then I'm out.
but you don't warm up.
No, I warm up.
Okay,
I
that's
warm up, but after that, I'm completely
that's
chilling.
it. Also,
Just
can
chilling.
you show the people your Bree Runway merch, please? Seeing as we're talking about tours. Purr, purr, purr. He's got all the colors. every single piece, and he has the hoodies. Yes, it's Bree.
And I got the hoodies.
And he's got the
Okay.
hoodies as well. Yep, yeah, yup. So now that we're coming to the end of the road, I wanted to ask you,
Yes.
what was your favorite thing about shooting the video? Now that it's out and everyone can see it, what was your favorite thing about shooting the video?
My favorite thing had to be seeing you pop out in that kind of like Brazilian Jamaican color-esque green,
In the garden.
green and yellow with the bow on the back.
Yeah. Oh, the details?
With the bow on the back.
The details.
And just seeing you, and I feel like this was our first time where we were shooting, we shot something in the car, but that was the first time where we were standing and we were shooting together, and just seeing your starlight was just such an amazing experience. There's that clip of the video we spoke about earlier where I'm beating my chest. I'm looking at you and genuine happiness and admiration. I'm looking at you and I'm like,
so happy.
Wow. Like, I'm like, wow. Like, it to me, it honestly felt like I'm experiencing a superstar, and they're, you know what I mean? For me, I feel like my favorite parts of this career are the moments like this.
Oh, Khalid.
So to see you in your light and to know that there is a whole world out there that have not been graced with the discovery of Bree Runway, it just makes me feel really good that I'm able to experience this with you, and to, like you said, you know, you said you learned something from me. That honestly means the world to me.
I did, and that's not a lie. That's not a lie.
So that moment, I really felt like I was experiencing your star in front of me, because when I'm watching these videos, I'm watching them as a fan. I'm like, oh shit, we're actually shooting a music video together.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So that moment. What about you?
My favorite, and it's funny because this is gonna sound like I'm copying you, but I feel like it really sank in for me that, oh my God, I'm shooting a video with Khalid, and there's a video of me walking up to you, and I was like, Khalid, you really look like Khalid today. And I was like, it was the Jamaican moment. It was the Jamaican moment when I was coming.
Because we know I'm all about jeans and sweatpants.
Yeah, and you know, I always see you at home. And like, not that I still don't see you as Khalid, but we're so cool. We're just like, we're so casual with each other. I'm always FaceTiming you in bed and asking you, let me call someone rich. Hold on, I have an accounting question. Khalid, you know your accountant, yeah? That's me to you.
No, it's real. It's so real.
It's so real. Like so that was the first time I had also seen you when I was walking up to you when you were wearing the kid's super outfit in the garden. I was like, oh my God, me and Khalid have a song and we're shooting a video. This is mad. It really sank in that moment. It really sank in. So that was my favorite bit. And I just love how free we got to be able to move and stuff like that. And I just think the video is exactly what I put on my mood board when I sent the initial treatment to you guys to all see. I was like, we need to shoot a video in the desert. It needs to be picturesque. It needs to be this. So to see my mood board from my iPad be brought to life, and now we're here. It's out. People are watching. People are streaming.
People are watching. They're taking it in.
It's a blessing. I'm so happy.
I'm so happy, and you should be proud of yourself. I'm definitely proud of myself. We put our all into this, and I know for a fact that the world will receive that and see it.
Amen. I know they will too. Cousin, I love and adore you so much. So much. Love from your auntie. She is gagging over you and her
Please.
Right now.
Please send her my love.
Waiting for her FaceTime call from you. Won't leave me alone. And you know, in this household, you are very much Ghanaian. We need to figure out your Ghanaian name.
Come on. Figure it out. Come on.
Come on. So yeah, guys, go and stream Be the One. Go and watch Be the One. If you've watched it, be like Khalid, be like me, watch it 10 times over and over and over
and
again.
over.
Because who is doing it like us? Who is giving it like us? And it's sweet. It's a sweet song. It's a sweet song. It's a gorgeous song. And this collaboration was built on pure love. This is no industry BS, no fake industry plant crap stuff. This is just two cousins, besties, husband, wife, living their dreams. So please support.
Please. Thank you so
Please
much.
support. Move your head again because I need to figure out where I'm going to place myself in your house. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the couch. Yeah. Okay. Calculated. Okay. Love you lots and goodbye.